Hello everyone, today we are going to learn basic NanoCAD tutorials how to create 2D floor plans for beginner. Okay, you can create new drawing, click at this icon and press F7 to hide grid. After it, I will use line command. You can type line, press enter and I will click start from this point to direct. We set into 4000 and you can use scroll mouse to zoom in and zoom out. I'll move again to the top, 7,000. To the left, 4,000. And then you can click at this point or press escape button to close. You can right click on snap in here and then choose setup. Go to object snap and you can check all options. Click OK. After it, use a copy command to copy this line object to the top. We set into 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. Next, I will just copy again. Copy this line object into here, 2,500. And then copy this line object to the bottom, 1,100. Like this. We can just copy again, copy line object. Or we create line, can start from this point and then move into here, set into minus 500, then move to drag here, set into 2,000, and then click at this point. Click that line again from this point into here. Okay. The next use trim command, you can tap TR, press enter twice, and I will click at this line object to cut. Okay, cut in here. And the next in this line object. And the last this line. So we create this simple for a center option. You can select this all objects. We can set into center. Create layer. Click on layer properties. And then create new layer. We set into S. And I will set for the color. Click at this option. We set into this color. Click OK. And then you can close. Now you can click at this option and then check into S layer. So the selected object will be set into S layer. After it, use offset command. You can type offset, press enter. We set for the offset distance into 150. So this is for wall, like the line like inside, okay, and in here at this point. The next, use offset with offset distance 75 and click at this line object, top to the bottom, so same at this line. Next in it, and this line object. Next, and the last at this line object. Now, to extend this line object, we can use trim command. You can type TR, press enter twice. Okay, TR, press enter, and enter again. You can press shift button, hold, and then click up this line to extend. And again, forget to press shift button and the line object. Point. And the next in here. Now, to connect between these two lines, we can use fillet command. You can type fillet, press enter, press shift button, hold, and then click this two line object to connect. But again at this point. Next in here. And then for this line, we can extend by using trim command. Okay, that's it. Now you can hide for this center objects by clicking on these layer tools and then check at this icon to hide. After it, I will create rectangle. You can tap a rectangle, start from this point to here, and then you can copy or you can move the rectangle. Click at this object and then choose a polyline. Press enter. I will move into here and use hatch command to create patterns. You can tap hatch, press enter, and for switch we can set into other predefines. Click on solid, click OK, click add pick point button and then click inside this rectangle. Press escape button and then you can click preview. Okay, press enter to apply. Now you can copy object from this point, other point into here. Copy one by one every corner like this. Okay, at this point in here and in the top of this floor plan. Okay, if you done, you can select again this object and press delete button. So in here I will create line start from this point to here. For the next, I will create door. So you can use arch command, type arch, press enter, and type C to set from center point. Click in here, move to the right. I will set into 700. Then for angle 45 degree, enter again to apply. Now create line start from this point to center point. Move to the left here, set into 25. Bottom again, 150. To the right, 25. And click here to connect. And then I will offset. With offset this time 10. Can click at this line object. Click in the bottom here. This line command to connect between line object. Okay. Just copy. You can type CO. Select this object. We can copy from this corner point into here. Now I will convert this door into block. You can type block. Press enter. For the name, I will set into door. Pick point. Click at this point. And for object, you can select all entities. This door object. Press enter. Don't forget to check into convert to block. Click OK. So we already set these objects into block. So you can move this block into here. Like you can use a rotate command to rotate these objects into here. Then use copy object from these corner points into. Okay, I will use a mirror command to mirror this object from middle point in here to the right here. Press enter, enter again. Okay, like this. Now if you want to cut this line, you can use a trim command, type TR, press enter twice. Select the object. You also can set this door into layer. So in there I will create new layer. Click add and I will set into furniture. Change the color set color into here and click OK. Click close. Now you can select the object and then you can set into this furniture layer. Press escape button, the color will be automatically changed. I will copy again object here. Okay, I will select line to rotate and then use a rotate command to rotate this and then move from this counterpoint. Next, use a TR command to cut an object. And next, in here, can rotate this object, okay, like this. And then use a mirror command to mirror from this point to the top. Secure it vertically to mirror this object, like the object from this point to here. Click, and then you can set into yes. We can move the object from this point to here. Next, use trim command to cut this line object. Okay, we already set for the door. Now for window, you can create again, like I will use a rectangle command from this point. And I will set for length into 700. For width, set 150. Okay. Now I will create line again, like from this point here. And then from this point into here. After it, you can convert into block. You can type block, press enter, set the name of block into window, pick point from this middle point, and then select object, this object, click OK to apply. Now we can set into furniture layer. After it, we can move the object from this point to here. And then you can copy this object from middle point again into this point. Okay, I will click at this point and then you can rotate into 90 degree and move from this point to here. Use copy command to copy from this point into this point. Next, we set in here. We can select this object and press delete button to erase. Okay, in here, I will copy. So we need to place point and press escape button. So we already set door and also window. For the next, I will insert text into these floor plans. So you can type M text to create multi-line text. Click from this point into here. And you can set for height like 150. Press enter. Set the text like into T-res. And then click OK to apply. So this is for the text with height 150. You can go to text options in properties and I will set we decrease like into 75. This is 75. And I will move into center point. This. Now you can create again new layer. I will set the names into text for new layer. And for color into sign. Close, select this text object change into this layer. Use copy command, copy here, point for bedroom, toilet. And next, to edit, you can double click. I will set into garden. In here, we set into living room. Okay, the next, set bedroom, second bedroom. So for this area, set into toilet. Done, you can press escape button. Now we can set for patterns. You can use hatch command again. You can tap hatch, press enter. Here I will set color into default for switch. Thanks into ANSI 31. So I will set first into wall. Okay. And in this color for wall, we set like into yellow. It's okay. And click at this option at pick point. Then click on area in walls like this. To be automatically pressed for the empty polylines. Click in this area. Up here. And last at this area. Now you can press escape button. And then to preview, click at this icon. So this is for the preview. You need to decrease for scale. You can press escape button again. And I will set scale like into 20. Click preview again. So this is for 20. If you done, you can click OK. So we set the patterns into wall. The next you can set again like for terrace, and then for toilet you can type hatch, press enter. Now we can set for the color into custom. I will use this color. Click OK. And for the patterns, go to other predefined. And in there I will use this option, ribbons. Click OK. And at pick point, we set into toilet. So this is need to boundary. Click in here. Press escape buttons. Now you can click preview. So this is for preview. Press escape button again. And we can decrease for scale into 2. Preview. This is for 2. If you want to decrease again, you can press escape button. And then I will set into 1. Click preview. Then press enter to apply. So we create hatch in this toilet. And for terrace, you can tap hatch again. Set for the patterns for hatch into this option angle. Okay. For the color, we use the same color. And click at pick point. Click in this area. Press escape button. And you can click preview. For preview to small, you can press escape button again. We set like into 12 preview. 12. Press escape button to set again like 15 preview, and then you can press enter to apply. For gardens, you can type hatch and change for the patterns into this cross, or the other you can scroll down. You can use this option too, or we can the other I will use this text. Click OK. And then change color, like I will set into green. Click at this point, press escape button, and click preview tab to preview. You done, you can click OK. So that's it. And the last, I will apply dimension. You can tap DS to open dimension style manager. You can click modify. And for scale dimension, you can go to fit. And in there, I will scale overall, like into 50. For lines color, I will set into red, also in the second extension. And then for symbols, arrows, set into architectural text, leader architectural text, and use none for marks or text. In there, I will set offset dim line into 0,9. For horizontal, we set into extra line 1. Come here. So in there, I will set again like into center. ISO standards. For the other, you also can use horizontal, this option. And for vertical, use above, or you can use below. This, above and below. So we set for external line 1. And if you're done, you can click OK. Now to close, and you can tap dim line to create a dimension linear. First, we need to active for the S to make it easy. And then you can click start from this counterpoint into this object and move to it. So this is for the text option. So if you want to edit again, you can tap DS, mention setting, click modify, and then go to text tools. So in there you can set enter. Okay. And the text will be set into center. Click close in it. You can use dim line again, dimension linear. You can create from this point into here. Then click apply. That again in here. This. And you also can set this option. We create first. Can set into default for the orientation, the dimension text. So click again from this point into here. And then you can select this dimension, go to properties, and click on the text option. In here you can set for the text horizontal. Okay. For the first line extension like this. We'll set into center, and this is we set into outside. After it, you can type a DS, press enter, click modify, and then set for the text into aligns with dimension lines. Click OK, click close. So it will be automatically create the vertical text. Use dim line again to create a dimension linear. So I will create at this point here, and the next. After it, from this counterpoint into here. Last, you can edit again. Inner text into outside. And we create dimension linear from this counterpoints into here. Okay, from this point to the bottom. The next in here. Plus at this area. And then from counterpoint into counterpoint. Now we can select, we set into outside. for the text option. And I will type DS, go to modify. For primary units, I will set precision into 0. Click OK, and then close. Now, we already create this simple floor plans for beginner with NanoCAD 2023. And if you have any question about this tutorial, you can comment below this video.